So Matt, you're the expert here. Tell us, do you have any final thoughts for us before we get this game started?
Well, in Rochester's previous 9 championships, no team has ever come out of the consolation bracket to win the championship, so history favors McQuaid. And St. Joseph's won the Masterminds title in Buffalo this year, with Doan Stewart winning in Albany, so perhaps McQuaid will make it a clean sweep for private schools. But the Knights are 0-3 in previous championships. Penfield looks to win its 2nd title, putting this year's cup in the trophy case with the one from 1994.
Now, you've heard us talk about the 2 teams. Let's get them introduced with the starting lineups. First from Penfield. First up for Penfield is R.T. Goldfeder. R.T.'s favorite subjects are AP Government, AP History, and Wind Ensemble. A.T. is involved in jazz band and youth mentoring and plans on attending the University of Rochester.
Next up for Penfield is Greg Zlotnick. Greg enjoys history and French in school, and outside of class, plays baseball and skis.
Team captain for Penfield is Tom Pocha. Tom is involved in masterminds, football, and all kinds of sports, and plans on attending Washington University in St. Louis.
Next up for Penfield is Felix Kogan. In school, Felix enjoys multivariable calculus and physics, and plays soccer for the state champion Penfield team. Felix will be attending the University of Rochester in the fall.
Next up for McQuaid is Michael Coast. Michael's favorite subjects are English and history, and is involved in cross-country, outdoor and indoor track, and plans on attending Colgate.
Next for McQuaid is team captain Roger Cost. In school, Roger enjoys physics and calculus and participates in newspaper and yearbook clubs in addition to masterminds. He will be attending Cooper Union for mechanical engineering in the fall.
Next for McQuaid is Bill Archibald. Bill's favorite subjects are English and physics, and is involved in varsity tennis and the film club. And his favorite TV show is The Simpsons.
Finally for McQuaid, Kashif Ahmed, who enjoys calculus and chemistry in school, plays varsity football and participates in Model UN. Well, Katie, both these teams have played well this year, so they should play a good, clean game. But given that both teams are so closely matched, if someone does make a mistake, like not waiting to be fully recognized, it could change the outcome.
Thanks, Matt. Now it's time to get to the game. Reading this year's championship match is Channel 8 weekend news anchor Rachel Barnhart. Buzzers have been checked and the teams are ready. So let's turn things over to Rachel for the start of the game.
Well, thank you, Matt and Katie. Tom, your captain for Penfield, and Roger, your captain for McQuaid. The clock will start as soon as I read the first toss-up question. For rats, it's 22 days. For elephants, 600 days. For humans...
Tom, Penfield.
Gestation period?
That is correct. For your 20-point bonus, he had won the 1978 Pulitzer Prize for General Nonfiction for The Dragons of Eden when he became a media celebrity by writing, narrating, and co-producing one of the most watched series on PBS. The companion book to that series remains the best-selling English-language science book of all time. For 10 points each, who was the astronomer, and what one word named that series?
Carl Sagan and Nova.
Carl Sagan was correct. Nova is incorrect. The answer was Cosmos. So 10 points on the bonus. Both teams back in for the next toss-up. This is for a 25-point bonus. A French explorer named this settlement La Petite Roche in 1722, a name that in translation is still used for this U.S. state capital.
Greg, Penfield.
Little Rock.
That is correct. Now for your bonus, combating continuing reports that American kids are out of shape and overweight, the Presidential Council tries to ensure that fit happens. First, for 15 points, in 2002, what Pro Football Hall of Famer was named chairman of the President's Council on Physical Fitness? A wide receiver for 9 years with the Steelers, now charged with making teens less wide.
Lynn Swan.
That is correct. Second, for 10 points, what former chairman of that council had been the first person to win the Triple Crown in his field by terminating the competition to win the Mr. World, Mr. Olympia, and Mr. Universe titles?
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That is correct. Both bonus questions are right for 25 points. Next toss-up, both teams are back in. Pencil and paper ready. Take the number of faces on an icosahedron and multiply it by the number of edges on a cube. For 10 points, what's the product?
Roger, McQuaid.
160.
That is incorrect. Penfield?
Penfield.
120.
That is also incorrect. It is 240. That's 20 faces times 12 edges, which equals 240.